Hello my friends, how is everyone doing today? This is Sheree. Welcome to my channel. I am working on a new project today and it's going to be this. I gave you a little sneak peek of this book during my ephemera tag video. And so yeah, I'm starting to work on it. I already made a spine and a new little spine for it. And I've got it going on here. I want to go ahead and put a piece of paper here. And I picked out this paper. This is a page from Simplicity Sewing Book, and I like the blue. I was specifically looking for something with blue on it, and I found this big pattern piece here, and I thought that would look really cool right there. So I'm going to cut this out, and we're going to put this on here together, and then I have some fabric here too also to put on the spine. So I'm just looking at this real quick. It's a little bit crooked on this side. I'm just trying to see if I need to cut it. I actually need to cut it straight because it's got quite a, you might not be able to see it, but quite a bend right here where it pokes out. And it's just making it kind of, as far as getting it even and not going over the cover, a little difficult. So let me see if I can even this up with a sliver off the side here. I'm going to show you the book I got this from. Just a second. You might have one too. But I thought this would be a fun project, and I wanted to use one of my book covers from my stack of book covers I need to use that are, that I showed you in my closet. See, this side has blue on it too, but I liked this pattern piece here, so that's better. Okay, so now that looks good. I think I can deal with that. And then let me cut this side here. Get it to where I need to cut this off here. So about right there. I'm going to go ahead and cut it because of where it is on this side. I need to go ahead and cut this side off. And when it's a book like this, I like to leave the original paper that's in here shows part of the book. I like to do that too when I cover it, show that part of the book just like the original cover. So I'm just grabbing a tissue. So took 2 allergy pills today. End of April, still taking allergy pills. I hope hope things are done pollinating soon. Whatever. It's done shooting out pollen. Okay, so it looks like I need to cut about right there. Well, let's do that and we'll glue this down. Like I said, I'll show you the book because I bet a lot of you have one too. I know I've seen other people with it, and I probably have seen it more than once in a thrift store too. I think I actually sold some in my Etsy, one or two in my Etsy shop, and I kept one for myself. Not that I found them all at the same time, just through the years I've found 2 or 3 of these books. Let me show you real quick. It's this one right here. This Simplicity. Oh, did I hit my... Hold on. You're a little crooked. There you go. I must have hit my camera. Simplicity Sewing Book. This whole... Look how big this is. It's pretty big, right? Can you imagine how much it would be today? Anyway, it says $1 there. Can you believe that? $1. That'd be like $20 now, right? Anyway, $25, $19.99, something like that. Anyway, I'm looking for a date on here. It looks like 70s. I'm sure it is. I bet it is. If I can find a date real quick, I'll tell you. I almost used this page. I thought it was so pretty, but I wanted something a little more subtle. And I can use this in the book as a page or something, but I don't see a date right now, but I'm sure it's the 70s. I don't want to take too much time looking for a date, so I won't. But, and I'm dealing with my allergies, so not having too much fun with that right now. I took 2 allergy pills, but I got some new ones that I probably, if these don't kick in pretty soon, I'll take one of the new ones. I have my old Reliables that are daytime over-the-counter prescription, and that I took this morning. And then, so like I said, if those don't kick in soon, I'm going to take, I have taken Zyrtec before, like the brand name Zyrtec allergy pills. And they do work. They're great. But they're kind of expensive, so I got generic Zyrtec also. But I forgot I had those, and I just forgot to take those, and I took my other ones, my old standbys. If I would have remembered that I had generic Zyrtec, I would have taken that. But so I need to get a little time in between, right? Can't take too many allergy pills at one time. But I'll let these go for a while, and then if nothing happens, I will take one more, and it will be one of the Zyrtec, generic Zyrtecs. I took one of those the other day, and I think they worked pretty good. But the only thing is, they don't make my brain feel foggy or tired, or make me feel tired. But I know they are affecting my brain because I felt like I wasn't quite as on top of things as I normally am. So, and I could tell I wasn't, because I was like doing things. I did a couple things. I'm like, no, that's not right, Sheree. Why are you doing that? You know, type of thing. I don't know. Let me know if you take Zyrtec, if that happens to you. Is it my imagination? Is it really just me? Or was it the Zyrtec? So, yeah. Anyway. This today's Saturday, so I'm not at work, so I'm not worried about being quite, I mean, I'm alert enough to craft, and I'm alert enough to do what I do on Saturdays. It's just, I didn't particularly like not being quite as alert at work, because I need to do things right there, right? do things the right way. Oh, that is really pretty. I like that a lot. I'm glad I chose that. I kind of wanted something pretty, but subtle, with blue. And if I wanted to put a pocket here, I would, but now I like that so much, I don't think I'm going to want to cover that up. But I wouldn't hesitate to put a pocket in the back. Because I was kind of going for something like, I also was thinking of this, like I wouldn't hesitate to put a pocket here, so I was going for that here, but I just really like this pattern piece so much. So I need to let that dry under there. It's all down. I just want to make sure it's not going to be wrinkled or anything like that. That's what I was afraid of here, and then I let it dry and it was fine. So sometimes it's just a matter of letting things dry, you know what I mean, before I rub a hole in it or something. Okay, so I picked out 2 fabrics, and I haven't made up my mind for the spine. And so what I'm going to do, you're going to think I'm crazy, but what I'm going to do is tear a piece off here, if this will tear, and tear a piece off with the other one, and then kind of hold them up, because I already held them up, and I like both of them for what they are. So let's see. Looks like it might not tear this way. No, I think it will tear this way. Okay, so yeah, so about like that. Let me see how that looks on the outside. This fabric's more subtle than the other one, which I will show you. The other one's much more bold, but it still looks good. And I was going with, well, the color of the book, but also the colors in her shirt are, it's a kind of a bright blue, like a lime green, and white. But I was really looking at the blue and green. So this one goes, I think, with the whole overall look of the cover. Okay, let me see if that's white enough. Yeah, I think that's white enough. Let's see if I can tear this. So yeah, I wanted to tear a piece off of each of these that would actually go on the spine, and just go from there. Maybe that would help me make up my mind, because I like this one a lot and I like the other one a lot. But do I want to go for more subtle colors, or do I want to go for the more bold colors? See, here's this one. Let me put it like this so you can see. It would be something like this. And I might put some trim on here too, to bring the two together, you know, put this like this, and then put another little rickrack or ribbon or something here, lace, whatever, but something like that. So look, see that? Let me wrap it around a little bit better here, as if it were on here, if I can. I want to see too, I'm trying to do this for myself too, like, what is it going to look like? So something like that. So see, it's subtle, but you see the blue? And it almost looks a little retro. It almost looks mid-century modern, these flowers. They almost look like starbursts. So that's pretty, right? But like I said, a little bit more subtle, but you can definitely see the blue. Okay. All right, so there's that one. Now the other one. Much more bold, as I'm telling you. Here it is. I know. I'm surprised too. I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, that has blue and green in it, but it'll never go. And then I pulled it out and was like, oh, I kind of like that. So here's a string. Let me get the string out of the picture. You probably can't see it, but I can. Okay, so this one would be something like, well, let me pull a piece off of here first. This is a really long one. Let's see where I want to tear it. I think if I just tear a piece off here, it'll be good. Okay, let me do that. So, I don't like this. I like this flower part here with all the colors. And it's kind of funky and kind of retro. Okay, let's see if this will tear nice. Oh, you're not going to cooperate with me. Okay, I gotcha. This is a different feeling fabric too. So, tear this way. Let me see if I'll tear this way. I know you're supposed to tear with the weave or whatever, but I still am going to try. Nope, this is one that it's not going to rip. Okay, I understand all that. I just still have to try, right? All right, so let me cut a piece here real quick. I just want to try to cut straight here, so I'm going to cut it with my pinking shears. This is the selvage edge over here, so I'm going to cut right here next to this flower piece that I like. And see where we go from here. Enough to possibly wrap around the book, you know, inside and out. So I'm cutting a good long piece here. Trying to cut straight, which isn't easy here. All right, I think this is enough. All right, I cut way down here. Sure it's more than enough. Cut across this line. That'll help me cut a straight line. All right, now move this out of the way. Okay, dokie. Now, let's see what this one looks like after all that. Well, here's the book. Okay, so I wanted the flower, something like up here. Let's see how it would be like. It would be kind of subtle here. This is what I saw when I was trying it out. Let's see. I kind of want to keep all the words showing, except for I don't really have to have the, but the new curriculum arithmetic, I would like all that to be showing. So I'm trying to put the fabric right beside that and then wrap it around. So this is what I saw when I was trying it out. See how it's not like boom, all the colors right in your face. You kind of get a subtle little view here. Subtle little blue, view of the fabric on the front with the blue and a little bit of color peeping over. And then it wraps around and you get the pretty flower there. It's perplexing, isn't it? Because I really do like funky, and you know, when you have something on the spine that's really pretty like that and colorful, and I think it would add a lot to the journal, you know. And so what do I want to do? I really want to use this one, don't I? I think I do. I sound like I do, don't I? Okay, so let's go for it. I hope you like it too. I know some people have a hard time dealing with color, but I don't know, I guess I think I maybe used to, but I got over it because I like color so much. So, yep. Maybe got over it, got used to it, whatever, both. Okay, so there's the top. So let's do it. Let's put it on here. Okay, and then it's going to wrap around. And, whoa, it'll look like that on the inside. Very pretty. And that'll give us kind of a inspiration for colors in the journal. It won't limit us to just neutral colors if we were going to feel like that at all. So let's do this. I'm going to start with the outside, since I know where I want the flower and all that. So it will go onto the back quite a bit. I could cut it off some more, but there's not really anything back here. I don't have to have this uncovered, I don't think so. So something like that, right by the N there. Okay, well, let's do it. I mean, this was a pretty old pattern, so, but the patterns, you know, of course they're gonna, well, I mean, I have the one black and white one that I showed you on the tag, but I don't know if they had a lot of black and white patterns to start out with, or if they were always, you know, I think they were probably always in color, a lot of color, because I don't see hardly any black and white ones. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to put glue all over this, and it's going to go out to here. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue out here using Fabri-Tac and try to get this all over. And I'm going to leave it here, and then I'll put that under after we put this on so we can see where that goes to. And I think I'll grab my glue spreader and spread this around a little bit, get it all even. Let's see. Here. All right, I think that's as spread as it's going to get. It's getting a little caked up. I'm going to have to clean that off. Okay, our flower. All right, that's exactly where I wanted it. Let me pull it down a little bit. Well, let me see. I mean, that's pretty perfect though. Yeah, that's good. I'll push it in the grooves a little bit here. Where's my groove? Right there. Okay. Now we're going to wrap it around. And I'll get the, well, let me go ahead and secure the back part here. This. The allergy pills really should be kicking in by now, so, I mean, they may be working a little, but they're not working. I haven't, really nothing's worked completely this season, like, totally made me feel normal or anything like that, you know, without any kind of watery eyes or sniffly nose. So, I don't know, I think it's just a bad pollen and allergy year. Since we didn't really have, well, in North Carolina we didn't have any snow this year. So, things are extra. I think there's extra pollen out because of that. In my part of North Carolina anyway, it didn't snow. It probably snowed in the mountains or something, but not here. We're in the middle, northern middle. So that's, I guess it's what you get when there's no snow. Or it was cold. It was a little cold, but not too bad really. It was a mild winter. So let's see. This is going to go up like this. Look how pretty that looks. It looks like it was always there. That is beautiful. That's what I wanted. Okay. Let's do this little flat first. We'll put this down first. After this, I hope everyone's having a good day, by the way. I'm having a good day. I'm going to go do a little house cleaning after this. Kitchen, bathrooms. And then we'll see what time it is. Going to my son's house today. My older son. Okay, so I'm going to get this, make sure this is in the groove here. Okay, and now we're going to bring it home. Bring it on up and bring it on down. Okay, let's do this middle section. And in the grooves, and right here, right beside the spine, and up on here, this other piece of fabric, and make sure we have enough glue all over that. And I think we do. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it up there. So I'm going to need to put some over in here, and this side I pretty much went out to where this piece of fabric goes here, but I'm going to need to take care of this in a minute. I just want to get this down nice and flat and cut this off real quick. Let's see, with my picking shears. Let's see, maybe right on this white line if I can. See that white line right there? Yep, that looks good. Let me look at this side. Yeah, if I put a little glue there, it'll be good. Just gonna glue that down. This one's getting to the bottom. I have one upside down, but I think it's empty. So it's about time to open a new one. Okay. Let's do this. Kind of flatten this out. Yep, that looks good. Nice, nice, nice. That's some wood glue coming out there. All the better to hold things in place, right? Looking good, looking good. Okay, now we're going to get under here. So this is pretty glued down. That's that over the material that we had there. But this is, we put glue to about right there. So I'm going to put some up under here. And try to see what I'm doing. You won't be able to see under here, but you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm poking the nozzle up under there. And I can see that there is glue coming out in there. I'm not gluing nothing. I'm not gluing no glue. I'm gluing glue under there. Okay, so it is there. Okay, I think that might be good. Let's see if it's all gets glued down here. Okay, so let me get a clean tissue here to wipe this glue off of here. It's kind of dripping out. Okay, there we go. Now I can put my lid on. and stop the glue from trying to get out there. Okay, so are we good? All right, so this is what she looks like. I kind of want to let it dry here. Let me... Alright. Yeah, it'll be 2 signatures in here. Here's what it looks like. This is a selvage edge. I think it looks really nice because it's so straight. I don't have to put trim over there if I don't want to, which I might not. I like it. Like I said, it's kind of subtle because the color kind of goes around here. And that's kind of, I think that's why I was able to use it really, in my own eyes anyway, because you have a lot of blue and white here and a little bit of green, and that goes with her. Can you see the blue and green in her shirt? There's little green, like lime green stripes and blue on her shirt with the blue tassels, and that's the same colors. This is not lime green, but still it goes. And then you see a little bit of red here, but I think that's fine. And then the color, these words are navy blue, I think. In my eyes, they're navy blue. And then the book is, of course, blue. So I think that's why it worked, because this little strip here was not, boom, all kinds of colors, and then you wrap around and you get the funky flower. And that's really pretty. And it adds a lot to the back, too. So there we go. And then the inside. And we'll have the pages, the signatures, and I think I'm going to put a pocket here. We'll see. But anyway, that's what it looks like now. So that's everything I wanted to do today. I'll come back with maybe putting a pocket here, and I don't know. I'm going to think about this whole area, and also work on, probably come back with that and the pages, hopefully. So I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed the start of this new little journal. It is, let me get my ruler and tell you how the size of it. It's pretty much a good, really good generic size for a journal. It is only, let's see, almost, I would just say 5.5 inches wide, because the notch is just, it might be 5 1/8, and then here it is 7 3/4. So it's like the perfect size journal, you know what I mean? Not too big, not too small. So I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.